Thank you for recording. Yeah, hello Samina and hello everyone and ISODA members. Thanks a lot everyone for joining in. This is Ajay Bhayani from Ambisha Technologies and Vice President at ISODA. And today, as a part of a series of Friday Connect for information and learnings, what we are going to do today is that ISODA has launched uh, in December the new membership portal, the member portal rather than membership portal. And we have also replaced the older member portal. And this was developed in collaboration with DMAC. He's also one of the member with us. And we have members from DMAC as well, Mr. Rajesh and Preeti, right, who both are with us. And the idea of this new portal was initiated in the last EGM in 2023, and the idea was to have better portal which can have more functionality so that members can utilize it and look forward for more collaboration. Plus, there was also what, as a part of an MC discussion, what we identified was that there was a lot of, manual intervention for the onboarding of the members and the renewal of the members and everything, right? So what we have done is we have tried to automate as much as possible, right? Of course, the first phase is completed, and what we want is that members to start using it. If we start getting more traction and more traffic on the platform, we look forward to progress towards the second phase of this development, because this is we are not looking only to limit it to the web, but we are also looking it to extend it to the mobile, create more collaboration channels and a lot of more, right? So the platform itself has a capability to scale up to a lot of other kinds of workflows, right? And where we can also look at more collaborations, we can also look at what kind of businesses are happening between the members, because business is happening, right? But only thing is that the right channel is not there to report it or anything like that. So there's a lot of things which is there, but that, of course, that functionality as on date it's not there. We are looking forward to create it, but the first phase we need to clear it. So without wasting much time, I would like Preeti and Rajesh ji. Rajesh ji, is the presentation ready? If you can just go ahead and share the screen so that.
Yes, yes. Can you just give me the rights for host?
No, sir, you can share the screen as it is.
Yeah, just a minute.
So while Rajesh is opening the presentation and all, just to give you a background of our one of the member who has helped us to build up this platform is DMAC Softwares. Now they are into document management systems, and that particular platform not only manages documents but also helps us in creating the workflows, right? So they have their own separate offering, but after evaluating, it was decided by the MC to go ahead and use their services for the development of this membership portal.
Hi. Is my screen visible now?
Yes, yes, it is visible.
Hi. Good afternoon, friends. My name is Rajesh Singh, and I represent DMAT Software. I have known majority of you people for a pretty long time, and let's take this forward as far as this new platform is concerned. The idea behind launching this platform was to how do we interact within among the community, how do we generate or how do we come to know all the services that are being provided by each of the member, which are the products that they are associated with, what are their specialities, which are locations are they having their presence, so that one could collaborate and create a win-win situation for the entire partner community, the ISODA community. Uh, we had been using a system where the information was available but not being accessed or not being used, and that is the reason the need for this new platform came, where the data, the requisite data is available as metadata, easily searchable, and easy to collaborate format. I just give you the presentation of the challenges that we had in our earlier portal. Not that it met its requirement till the time it was there, but what we were looking out for was more validations, more user friendliness, and easy accessibility of the data. So the new platform that we have gives you information of all the member related information, all the documents, data validation and completeness. It's a collaborative platform where one can easily share the information and retrieve the information as well. So without much ado, let me just log in as a member into the existing system.
So as you guys see, you can go directly on the isoda.in, and there's a login option there. The moment you log in, it directly gets redirected to member.isoda.in, which is specifically portal hosted for ISODA members, right? Everybody should have received an email with their user IDs and passwords, right? The moment you log in, you will be asked to do the password change and update your profile, right? So, yeah, Rajesh, you can go ahead and log in.
Yeah, so I'm just logging in into the membership portal. So this is the first dashboard that I am getting to see. Total active members that are there on the system is 179. These are all the members, so I can increase the view.
So let's say you are specifically searching for a specific member and you want to understand that what is that. So you have a tabular view out here. Okay. Rajesh, you can go right also to.
Yeah. So as we can see, these are four members who have been onboarded recently: Frux Technologies, GKS Infotech, Green ITCO, and Tress Infosol. Is that correct, Ajay Bhai? Samina, can you confirm this?
I'm sorry, Rajesh,
At
what was
least, at least I can confirm mine. Dalip
Yeah,
Arora from
yeah,
Flux.
Rajeshji, all four has been recently onboarded.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So what I would do is I would just want to search member specialities, the different strength that they are having, the categories that they are present into. So, for example, I take MB Sure for that matter. अभी MB Sure का मुझे सर्च करना है इंफॉर्मेशन, तो मैं ये सर्च करता हूं, मेरे को ये सारा इंफॉर्मेशन उनका मिल जाता है. और उनका क्या क्या डॉक्यूमेंट्स अपलोडेड है सिस्टम के अंदर, वो सारा मुझे दिख जाता है. अजय भाई का फोटो भी है और उनका जीएसटी सर्टिफिकेट और कंपनी का लोगो वगैरह भी है. रिक्वेस्ट ये रहेगा अजय भाई को कि अपने
फोटो को
प्रोफाइल
थोड़ा।
को और एड अप करे वो. सो
आई थिंक इसके अंदर मेरा लिंक्डइन इन्फॉर्मेशन भी अपडेटेड होगा. आई थिंक दैट वाज आल्सो
हाँ, सो
एक्टिव.
मैं अभी वही आ रहा था मैं उस पर.
राइट.
I can't see my company info. I don't know.
It will be available. मैं पहले तो ये दिखाता हूं कि सर मेरा आपको अपना खुद का प्रोफाइल कैसा दिखेगा। यहां पर आप अपने सारे डॉक्यूमेंट्स आप अपलोड कर सकते हो, सपोर्टिंग्स आप अपलोड कर सकते हो, और ऑल द डिटेल्स दैट आर नीडेड हैज टू बी फिल्ड इन एंड प्रोवाइडेड।
So have you added your all the information on the profile? Have you updated all the information on the profile?
जो पहले से एडेड था वही डाला गया है। नाउ द
Rajesh ji, I think somebody asked for the that he's not able to see the information. So
Yeah, yeah. So I've uploaded everything. I can see my profile, but in the search, when I search for my company name, it says not found.
सर
Rajesh ji, can you?
मैं आपकी कंपनी को अभी आपको सर्च करके बता दूंगा मैं। लेट मी जस्ट फर्स्ट कंप्लीट विद दिस मेंबर प्रोफाइल।
Sure, sure.
ये सारा डिटेल्स अपडेटेड है। प्रोडक्ट कैटेगरीज है। ऑल दीज प्रोडक्ट कैटेगरीज और स्ट्रेंथ और दी सॉफ्टवेयर पार्टनर्स दैट यू आर हैविंग पार्टनरशिप्स विद इज सर्चेबल। सो इसमें और एक जो चीज जो अभी सबको यूज करना चाहिए वो ये है कि जैसे आपका अगर ऑपरेशंस अक्रॉस कंट्री है या अक्रॉस द कंट्री है और आपके पास स्पेसिफिक ब्रांच लोकेशंस है, तो पॉपुलेट ऑल दोज ब्रांचेस सो दैट जब मैं सर्च करूंगा मैं बोलूंगा कि कोयम्बतूर में कौन सा पार्टनर है मेरे पास जो माइक्रोसॉफ्ट पे सपोर्ट दे सकता है। तो जब मैं सर्च करूंगा, आपको सर्च करके बताऊंगा, तब आपको मालूम पड़ेगा कि ये पार्टनर मेरे पास पिन डाउन कर सकते हो। थिंक ऑफ दिस लाइक अ प्लेटफॉर्म, just the way you use Amazon or Flipkart or Myntra for getting your goods. It's जितना ज्यादा आप इंफॉर्मेशन इसके अंदर डालोगे उतना ज्यादा आप लोग इसको एक्सेसिवली यूज कर पाओगे और उतना फिल्टर्ड इंफॉर्मेशन आपको मिलेगा। सो ऑल दिस इज मेटा डेटा
Okay,
एंड दिस विल
just
कीप
one
ऑन
more thing.
एडिंग।
One more thing. ये product categories, core strengths, and a name of software partner. Now we have added from whatever limited information we had. Let's say you are a member and your product category is not listed. Please reach out to us, and we will try and update it once in a month so that all your product categories are added, right? But this will only be possible once you log in and start filling all your information into your profile because this profile has been made as exhaustive as possible so that everything about your business can be very well incorporated into this, right? So if you are a partner to Google or you are partner to Microsoft, these are very common partnerships, but there are a lot of other
आवडते संपूया का आर्णव का
Jayesh ji, you can mute yourself, please.
अपना मंडे को उतना टाइम कम जाएगा। हाँ
So,
सर
पेंडिंग जे गोष्टी आल्या त्या जरा माणूस
मला काय करायचं ना एक वन इज दैट अपन ना थोड़ा सा एक कुणाल के साथ में एंगेजमेंट मॉडल सेट करना है और राजेंद्र के साथ कुणाल राजेंद्र यू कैन क्रिएट दोस टेम्पलेट्स प्रपोजल्स नंबर्स गिव इट टू देम याच्याकडनं घेऊन
Samina,
असं
with
काय
this?
जैसे इसने बोला था ना वो कि वो कस्टमर को
Hello,
चाहिए
Jayesh bhai.
कैटलिस्ट वाले को चाहिए, अब मुझे आपका रेट चार्ट दे दो, मैं जाके बात करता हूँ बैंक्स में।
त्यापेक्षा तर मेल आणि सीएफ
Admin can't mute him.
त्यांना सगळंच पाहिजे, नॉट ओनली इन्फोसेक पॉलिसी पण आयटी पॉलिसीज वगैरे पण पाहिजे. बट आयटी पॉलिसीज आपण बनवू शकतो, पण राजेंद्र शुड ऑल्सो
Ajay, the admin cannot mute him.
That's okay ना, आपण काय स्टँडर्ड बनवायची आणि मग त्याला सांगायचं तुला याच्यातलं असं आपल्या एफएमएस मध्ये आहे का असं ते
नाही, त्याला नवीन इट्स अ न्यू थिंग.
हा ठीक आहे ना, कोई इश्यू नाही. समथिंग विच इज गुड ना,
Someone
nobody
please
will
call him. Na.
have
Samina,
any
call him
objection.
and inform him.
बरोबर ना, समथिंग विच इज आयडियल गुड, why somebody will have any objection.
हेलो,
Requesting everybody to go on mute, please, so that it's easier to demo this. So let's go ahead on. Rajesh ji, over to you.
yeah. So as I mentioned, think of these as data points where that will make your search, make you searchable fast and easily.
Right. Additionally, see, if you go up, we have also given you an option to mention about the number of employees, the contact details, the GST details. Many times there is a RFP which comes in that the employee strength should be not less than 100 or 200, right, for an organization. So if those things also comes into picture, or the company should be a private limited company, right? So we have tried to keep this as exhaustive as possible, right? And now it's upon you how much you fill up the information. The more information you fill up, more searchable you are, and more opportunities to collaborate among the members. It happens, right? Yeah, go ahead, go down, Rajesh ji, one more, a bit
Yeah.
more, right? Now, what is your ask? What kind of collaboration you would like to have with your members? So many a times it happens like, okay, मैं इनको टेक समिट में मिलके तो आया, लेकिन यार अभी मुझे याद नहीं आ रहा है इनके साथ मुझे अगर काम करना है तो कैसे करना है, right? So that is where you can come here, you can see that okay, what is the collaborative opportunity is there. Once you see the profile, you come to know that what is the kind of business you can work with this particular kind of a member, right? So that is how the whole thing is. And of course, the city part of it, what Rajesh ji also spoke, that if you mention more cities, it is easier for a member to, take a decision that how much collaboratively I can work with that particular member, right? Anything else pending in this, Rajesh ji? Rajesh ji, you're not audible. Probably you're on mute.
हाँ, सो जयेश भाई अपना अजय भाई,
Yes.
सो जैसे ये सिटीज है, सिटीज इज वन एरिया विच वी कैन गेट इट एज अ टैग प्रोडक्ट कैटेगरी जैसा या स्किल सेट है, ये कंटिन्यूस एक्सपांडिंग फील्ड रहेगा विच वी कैन यूज. लेट मी गो टू search. There was some gentleman who was saying he was not able to search his name.
नहीं, वो हो गया सर, वो मिल रहा है उनको अभी. कैलाश जी का था. कैलाश जी ने
अच्छा,
ETSC करके था, ETSC. If you search, I think you should be able to
तो
find it.
यहाँ पर जैसे आप लोग ये देख रहे हैं सर कि ये थिंक ऑफ दिस लाइक, अगर आप लोग अमेजोन या मिंत्रा पर शॉपिंग करते हैं तो यू हैव ऑल दीज फिल्टर क्राइटेरियाज. आपको अगर एक पर्टिकुलर ब्रांड का, साइज का,
Let me ask you
फॉर्मेट
here,
का
sir.
शर्ट
मुझे
चाहिए.
जानना है कि मेरे if I have to work in Rajasthan, so can I find partners in Rajasthan immediately?
हाँ, सो मैं अभी यहाँ पर जैसे मैं टाइप करता हूँ राजस्थान, लेट अस सर्च, तो मेरे को राजस्थान के जो भी पार्टनर्स है वो दिखा देने चाहिए. ये लो आ गए.
Okay, let's say if I want to find out, can you go into search again? So we have around 8 to 12 partners in Rajasthan. Let's say if I want to see that number of employees is more than 100. Yeah, let's say 100 plus. Yeah, 99 to 100 के इसके ऊपर.
99 to 200.
Hmm. So as of now, because the data is not there, we will not able to find it. या और करना होगा उसको. Okay, so we do not have much data.
डेटा नहीं किया हुआ है इसके लिए.
Right.
सो सिमिलरली मैं अगर बोलता हूं कि मुझे ओरेकल के सारे पार्टनर्स चाहिए,
You will have to delete that 99 or 200.
ओरेकल के कौन से पार्टनर्स हैं?
It's not mentioned out here as of now. Can we add Tele? Do we have Tele here or Trend Micro? Okay, let's see Trend Micro.
एक मिनट, जस्ट मैं चेक कर रहा हूँ. हाँ?
Hey, so Rajesh, nothing to fear out here. Basically this is happening because there is not much of a data updated, right? Of course, ये
तो
cloud,
ये अभी आ गया.
right?
मैंने क्लाउड सर्च किया. So it showed me 87 entries who are dealing in cloud.
Right. So that is how the search functionality really works. So I think Kailash ji, आपका जो initial question था, that is getting resolved out here.
So Rajesh, maybe you
Yeah.
can be more specific. Cloud में say maybe you can look for say Azure or AWS and see
सर
fine tune
वो
the search.
डेटा पॉइंट्स अगर डालेंगे तो फिर वो होते जाएगा सर वो.
So it is, Biren bhai, in this case, it is purely dependent on the member that how much detailed information he is adding it. अगर आप अपना information और specific डालेंगे,
मैं
then
समझता हूँ. I understand. I was
right?
just because 87 ने डाला है और किसी ने कुछ नहीं डाला होगा ऐसा तो होगा नहीं.
हाँ.
So this
So
is
I mean,
just to demonstrate to users, those who are
right,
present here, that there
right,
can
right.
be finer search.
It can
As
be
an
a
application developer, I fully understand all this.
Yes, boss. Yes, boss. एक बार डाल के देखिए सर, Azure का डाल सकते हैं तो क्लाउड के साथ.
एज्योर कैटेगरी नहीं डाला है सर. मैं सीआरएम डालता हूँ.
Okay.
अभी इतने लोग हैं जो सीआरएम में डील करते हैं.
Okay. Okay, so that has to be added as a product category. You're saying.
Yes.
Okay. So let's okay, so let's wait for those inputs. We will get a lot of inputs like that to add it into the product category. So let's wait for that and we'll add that. So I think this is what a mota how to use a search functionality in the portal is what the major part is. Another okay, ये एक बार search कर लीजिए, then we'll move to the next part.
So to build, relevant data, Ajay and Rajesh, as an
हाँ.
input, what you should do is just look at the kind of inquiries that ISODA business WhatsApp group has been getting over last, let's say 30 days, 60 days, whatever. Because understand this, I understand your software perspective, but in ISODA, nobody asked who are the cloud partners. There is no such question. You get my point? These are partners who ask for more specific things. So when you're building categories, you can build more straight away, right away, more relevant categories for immediate better use by members. यहाँ पे people don't say CRM partners कौन है? No, people ask specifically, is there a CRM partner for, let's say, Dynamics or XYZ,
Industry.
That is, people ask more specific because their customer is looking at one or two of those options. So sometimes, being more specific will, in 80-90% cases, help the ISODA members better, in my view.
It's a great input. I think, Preeti, can you please make note of it? We can have that discussion separately on that. Now moving ahead, let's move out of the thing. So another important aspect is that, so one was we saw that how much effectively you're going to fill up your profile. The second part is we saw about that how would an ISODA member search for more information through the other members as well. The third part is we are about that what kind of documents access you have on the portal itself, right? So can you go back to the dashboard, Rajesh ji?
हाँ.
Right now there is another tag which we call it as a DMS tag. Okay, now once you go into the DMS tag, we have tried to keep all the documents which are available specifically for the members, right? The older documents created by the accounts team, our legal advisor or the other people, right? We have tried to keep that access here itself. Now this is an admin view, that's why we are seeing a lot of other information also. Okay, but Rajesh ji, this is an admin view, so that's why we are able to see a lot of other information. But the documents which are specific to the ISODA members, which can be accessible, where that is uploaded here, and you can have an access to it anytime. Here we are going to add more documentation as and when it gets created, so that it can be visualize, it can be used by the members. So that
So
is
you,
what the DMS part is.
idea is to have your as many documents published over here as possible. So जैसे बीरेन भाई ने बताया कि और कैटेगरीज ऐड होना चाहिए, और मैंने अजय भाई को बताया कि सर मेरा खुद का प्रोडक्ट कैटेगरी इज नॉन एग्जिस्टेंट इन दिस पर्टिकुलर सोल्यूशन एज ऑफ नाउ. So we will keep on adding, as Ajay bhai mentioned at the start of the conversation, कि जो भी मिसिंग है आप लोग डालते जाइए, समीना को मेल डालते जाइए, she will keep on adding to the list, and it will get on popular. So as the more you use, the more benefit you can accrue out of it. ब्रोशर्स वगैरह जो भी है आपके, प्रोडक्ट लिटरेचर वगैरह, वो सारा चीज आप यहाँ पे पब्लिश कर सकते हैं.
Right. Okay, let's move out. There's another part on the dashboard which we have been seeing is from the start is workflows in process and workflows in pending. Now, this is 2 points where, let's say, for example, you have a new member who is joining in. Now, many times the new members do give the references. And let's say your name is being, called up as a reference. Normally, पहले क्या होता था कि अगर मेरा नाम अगर reference में आता था, the member had to reach out to me. The prospective member had to reach out to me. I may answer it as per my will and whims at my time. And the membership was getting delayed for the new member. The onboarding of the new member was always getting delayed. So now what really happens is that the moment somebody adds me as a reference, okay, after the initial review by the MC committee, once the MC committee approves it, the next notification goes to the respective members who are part of the membership form, okay, and they are notified, and the workflow pending shows here, right? So you can go here and you can say yes or no to the member and provide your reference information to, so that the MC can review it and then approve it or disapprove it depending on your reference information towards the to onboarding the new member. So this is where the workflows really comes into picture. As of now, there is no workflow pending for this particular user, so that's why it's not being shown. Right?
So what I have done, Ajay, is
Yes.
I have sent a request, a dummy test request,
Okay. But
and
wouldn't
this
it
is the
follow the
new
MC
member
approval first?
onboarding form that I receive on my email.
Okay. So no, but isn't that the MC member would has to approve it before it comes to the member for the reference?
Samina, regional secretary has to approve it and send it.
Okay. Right. So let's do one thing. I mean, rather than showing it on the member portal, let's try and show it to the admin part of it, so that it's clear for the member that how easy it is for a new member now to join in through the membership portal itself.
Okay,
Right?
so I'm just asking Preeti to share the.
Admin view.
Just a minute.
So Preeti, what you can do is you can start from the, how a new member would fill up his information. And from there, once he initiates it, then it goes to all the workflows, right? So let's start from there. If you can just start with the first. So what really happens, guys, is that the moment you, show your interest on the ISODA portal, ISODA website, that you want to become a member, you have to fill up the initial form. Now, depending on that initial form, the information is reached to Samina, and Samina has to review it and then send a link for the prospective member to fill up the information. Okay. The form, can we show the form, guys? Is it possible?
From the link?
Yeah,
This
the
is of
form
the
from the link.
member, no? This is of the registered member.
Just stop sharing.
Can we create a dummy one?
Yeah, that's absolutely fine.
Yeah.
So this is the link. This is the mail that is received, and I click the form.
Now you can add complete information about your, and the new members are supposed to give all the information about their GST, their business, okay, who are the list of directors. Everything is filled out here, right? Rajesh ji, it's okay. We can just show the form. Right? No need to fill it up right now
Yeah,
because
yeah.
too exhaustive right now, right? So every information is filled up out here. The information about the the GST certificate, you can upload your brochures, all the information which you are managing as the member profile, everything is added here. The information about your turnovers of last couple of years, right? The reference information. Now, let's say in this reference information, Ajay Bayani ka and the another name is for, let's say, Kailash Gupta, right? Both the organization, the moment the name is added here, right? Okay, let's say you add Ajay Bayani and the next thing, so automatically the company details and the numbers are updated here, right? Go down. Here we also take a declaration from the member about about the code of conduct is an ISODA member, right? Then if there is also an option where if the member wants to declare about that what is the percentage of sales he is doing as a part of his services and solutions, right? That is also given with the SAC codes, right? So that is something which has also been added. Now, once he fills it up, okay, and he saves it here, now the workflow gets initiated, right? So now we can move to the workflow. Now, once you see this workflow, right now we are at the approval of treasurer, but just to give you a perspective, can you go on each and every workflow? Can we click it, the workflow, right? Now, the initiator is, of course, our relationship manager, Samina is there, right? Once she initiates it, then first it goes to the respective regional secretary. So let's say the member is from the north, then it will go to the regional secretary of the north, whose current regional secretary of north is Mr. Kamal Gupta. So it will go to Mr. Kamal Gupta. No, Kamal Gulati, sorry, my mistake. Mr. Kamal Gulati. And once the Kamal Gulati approves that this member, I have done my own reference check. Once he approves it, then immediately it goes to reference one. So in the case which we were discussing, the reference one was Mr. Ajay Bhayani, right? In this case, it's Ravi Jalan, but what we just did, so it will come to me. Once it comes to me, it gives me an opportunity to add my comments, okay, and my information about this particular member, right? Once yes, for example, I know Mr. So and so and so many years. So there is a reference check which is happening where I'm already giving a reference. Once I approve it, so basically it goes to me and Kailash Gupta simultaneously, so that anybody who's approves it, this is done. Once both the references approves it, now this is a process which has always been followed, guys. I mean, this is not an exhaustive process at all. This was always been followed from from the day ISODA has been doing it, right? It is secretary chairman who does the final approvals, and once the approvals are done, then it is been asked, the member is asked to make the payments. Once the treasurer sees the payments into the system, then the member is given the login ID and password. Now, this is how we have completely created a workflow for the members, so that it becomes easier the moment, if some secretary or some regional secretary is not responding, we know where it is stuck, right? So if the person has filled up the form, we can always track it down that where it is stuck. If somebody has not given a reference, then we can, MC member can always pick up a call, or secretary can always pick up a call and tell them, "Okay, are you going to give a reference or not?" If you don't want to give a reference, then we will try and ask the prospective member to give another reference, right? Or if he disapproves it, then there is a call. So that's all which really comes as a part of the process itself, right? So it was everything was happening manually, and it was taking a lot of time. And what we have done is we have tried to streamline this as much as possible. So this is one part of it. And the similar workflow will be there for the renewal process also, right? So that is also will be there. So that's how the whole back end and the front end part of it is there. Rajesh ji, anything we are missing on this?
No, we have covered almost all things.
Right. I think Prashant ji is here with us. Prashant ji, you wanted to add something from your perspective? Anything we have missed out on? I think he's facing some issue with unmuting it. Fine. But nonetheless, guys, so this was an overall walkthrough for the portal. If you have any queries, feel free to, ask me here. We can always clear your doubts on that. Or else, if you have not done the login, reach out to me. Your user ID passwords have all been sent to you, right? If you've not received it, we can reinitiate it to resend it to you again as well. And do the login, fill up your profiles, start surfing the profiles of the other members, right? I think the best part is, let's say if you want every other member to also fill up the form, log in, fill up your profile completely, and mention it in the group, in the social group, that hey, I'm trying to look at your profile. Let's say you're looking for me, you can always put it in the social group tagging me that Ajay, your profile is incomplete, please fill it up. This way you will allow and you will collaborate every member to fill up their information, and it will be available for everybody to review it and look for more collaborations. That is what my submission is, right? Any queries, guys, please let me know. I'm here to answer those. Dheeraj ji, Manish ji, your feedback on this.
Jayesh bhai,
Biren bhai, your feedback.
Well, thanks for the session. And Prashant is here. I think there are two objectives of this. One was, I think, easing the administrative issues that the committee always used to face during the renewal process. That is something I think the committee should closely test at this stage, so that when the bulk of the renewals come up, they can push them very quickly without spending too much of time following up with members.
Right.
On the second part of the members, it's a chicken and egg story. The more the usage, the greater the traction. And that is where I think we are a long way off. Members have this tendency to, and it's not only about ISODA, it is in general that people pay very little attention to applications, portals, and they are happy to, when needed, just go and post a message in WhatsApp. And you can't compete with that. It's just too simple to post a message in WhatsApp. And you'll have to figure out a strategy how to move the traction to the
It's
portal.
a very, very good point. And in fact, this was a major point of discussion among the MCs as well. But what it came to know was that, sir, at the end of the day, the collaboration does happen between, let's say, Ajay Bhayani and Mr. Biren Shah. But the point is that we don't want to become the bottlenecks. You can easily share this information for your with your secretary or your somebody who is senior in your organization who wants to reach out to the member in the ISODA. He doesn't know everybody in the members, right? So he can always search it and come back to you that, okay, let's say I had just found out that Kailash Gupta is very good in so and so product. Should we reach out to him, or can you help me reach out to him so that we can take his services for our so and so customer, right? So idea is just not limited to the owners or the members of the association, But if you pass on your credentials to your juniors or the senior member of the company, right? It is easy for them to do it because हमारे लिए तो बहुत easy है WhatsApp पे जाके करने के लिए. And your employee is not going to wait for you every time कि ओके बीरेन सर आएंगे या फिर अजय भाई नहीं आएगा तो मैं पूछूंगा उनको कि सर हमारे पास ये ऑप्शन है कि नहीं. भाई इसमें है, जरा जाके चेक कर ले, अगर है तो मुझे बता, फिर मैं आपको बताता हूँ क्या करना है. That's how the collaboration should be driven.
Yeah, I take your point, and I hope that that is how it will happen. My suggestion in this case would be not to. Currently, you don't have a facility, so not to share credentials, because then you do not know, one bad element can misuse the information available in on the owners. It is best to create a separate login, additional login for member employees or one employee, whichever way you look at it, so that you can have a full audit trail. And I think otherwise, if something is done or posted, it will be from my organization, it will show as if Biren Shah has done that. So that can be pretty tricky. So you got to also think on those lines. But having said that, you are right. And unless we make a start, we'll never move forward. So it is
Right.
best to make the start, and in the make the start process, the MC will have to push members to start using the portal more effectively. A posting of inquiries is something I would like to see. Today, inquiries are being posted on WhatsApp. So instead of that, the posting of inquiries happens on portal also, so that, as you said, the employees can also respond, right? If I have authorized somebody in my organization to respond, so they can also respond. So maybe a greater amount of collaboration may be possible over a period. I'm not saying nothing is instant, nothing happens immediately, but these are the directions that, I'm just sharing my thoughts.
It's a great point, Birenji. We had also thought about putting up a multi-factor authentication into the system, but that is all part of the second phase, the inquiry part of it, which you rightly mentioned, because we really wanted this to be proper collaboration. We want members to use it, right? So if you start posting inquiries here and it gets addressed through there, then it's fantastic. So that's what the idea was. Right. So there are a lot of points which is a part of it. The only thing is, as you rightly said, we need to really push members to make sure that they start using it. Right. And we get as much as information out here so that once we see the information and, renewals are also coming up right now. So that is also, the workflow is almost on the space. Right. So once the renewal starts coming in, you will start seeing renewal options also in your membership on your member profile itself. Right, so that is also there, right? So that's there. Yeah, but thanks a lot for that input, Birenji. That's there. Dheerajji, you wanted to speak something on?
Dheeraj just wanted to show how handsome he looks.
He is, boss.
देखो आ गया अभी हैंडसम
Happy-
बर्ड देख के आ गया.
Happy New Year to all my
Happy
friends
New
at ISODA.
Happy New Year.
My sincere apologies. Actually, I joined little late. I stuck up somewhere. But the flow which I understood, the last flow I could understand, I found UI UX is very good. The process seems to be very decent. And rightly said by Biren Bhai that giving credential to each and everyone in the team should not be a right approach as of now. I think let's build a community of users among the members first, and then we can take it forward from next quarter onwards.
Sure, sir.
Absolutely correct, Dheerajji. Thanks a lot for that. Right. So, anything else, Rajiv bhai, you wanted to speak anything on? Have you been able to use the platform?
I am pretty okay with whatever was shown. I was parallelly actually accessing and trying to do all the things. So I have finished 95% of my profile. So ठीक है.
Oh, that's fantastic.
राजीव भाई, आप मेरे से भी आगे निकल गए. मेरा 93 हुआ है अभी तक.
Great, great, great.
So Rajiv is always ahead of time.
That is true. Great.
अरे सबकी शक्ल दिखा दो यार, हम भी दर्शन कर लें.
चलो सब लोग एक
सेल्फी.
सेल्फी क्लिक कर लेते हैं.
Yeah,
Everybody can.
unfortunately, I am not with a camera, so my name will. My suggestion, though, is why don't you re-mail all the credentials so that you don't get individual requests. I think the credentials may have come long time ago. If you can just have them mailed again, so that people will also get a reminder that this is now actually launched.
राजेश जी, इज इट पॉसिबल जिन लोगों का अभी तक लॉगिन हुआ नहीं है उनको एक बार वापस हम क्रेडेंशियल्स भेज सकते हैं?
सर सभी को भेज देते हैं.
नहीं तो फिर वापस रीसेट हो जाएगा ना सर, जिनका ऑलरेडी हो चुका है लॉगिन आईडी पासवर्ड उनका सबका रीसेट हो जाएगा.
वो देखना पड़ेगा मेरे को कि कितने लोगों ने अभी तक एक्सेस किया है नहीं किया है, वो देखना पड़ेगा मेरे को. बट एनीवे, लेट मी वर्क इट आउट. I will share that with you, the details with you, and then you can decide.
Perfect. I've taken a pic of everybody who has joined in. I'll be putting it in the social group. Thanks a lot, everyone, for joining in. Vimesh Bhai has finally joined in. I think he was a bit tied up. He had told me that Ajay, tu le le aage. I will be joining late. So yes. But yeah, thanks a lot, guys. And
Thank you, Ajay. Thank you, Rajesh ji. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Thanks,
Thank you,
everyone.
Rajesh ji.
Yep.
Thank you, Ajay ji. Thank you,
Thanks,
everybody.
Rajesh. Thank you,
Bye.
Ajay. Bye bye.
Thank you, everybody.
thank you, bye. Thank you, bye, guys. Take care.